Okay, this is the first episode.
It's crazy.
It seems so surreal.
So Brady, I have a question for you. What's it like when the corn is high, but the chaos is higher?
It's a lot of things, but it's never boring. This is the Farm Wife Files, life between the rows.
Okay, this is the first episode.
It's crazy.
It seems so surreal.
I know. Like, what were we saying? We were talking about it back in, April 10th?
I had texted you and asked if you wanted to start a podcast in April, but then we didn't talk about it until what? A month ago? Was that?
Yeah, maybe.
Which you guys will soon find out that Addie and I work best under pressure in zero time. So.
Well, and it's always like, we'll get back to you. I'll read this text when we're not busy, and then it's like, oh shoot, I forgot to respond back to Brady, or I forgot to respond to someone. So. Yeah, no, that was fun. And then we just looked at each other. We're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this podcast. Are we?
Yeah.
Are we not? And then we're like, yeah, let's do it. So here we
Yeah,
are.
I think we both just wanted an outlet where we could make time for our friendship, but we are both too productive of people to just sit and do this without making a whole scene of it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh.
Which kind of just in general, like with fall, obviously it's September, 14th right now?
Yeah, we didn't plan that out too good.
Yeah, we didn't, but harvest started for us.
Yep.
So both of our husbands farm together.
Yeah, a little bit of background about that. My husband farms with his dad, and he actually worked for the co-op when he came back from UNL. We were blessed enough to pick up some ground, so he started farming full-time. But prior to that, Cody had been working with Matt for how much longer?
I would say probably like
A year,
and
two
a
at
half,
least.
2 years, yeah. Which they've always worked together, like even before that, but not full time.
Right. But then Cody and Tyler also grew up together.
Went to high school, well, literally kindergarten through senior year, and then went to different colleges.
Yep. They've always just kind of remained. They're both very laid back people, so for them to remain friends is pretty easy.
Yeah. And then they married us.
Yeah.
And
the rest is history.
I was gonna say, I probably think that they regret that decision sometimes, not marrying us, but
But we became friends
yeah.
because of it. Probably made their lives a little bit harder, but
Yeah, with all of our wild ideas.
yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. But then I'll let you tell a little bit about Cody and what he does.
Yeah.
Besides working with Tyler.
Yeah, so Cody works full time with Tyler, and his dad does a little bit of the row crop farming with them, and then does a little bit of pivot work as well for the other side of the farm. He also farms down on his family farm, which he does with his father as well, and he does row crop, just a little bit of row crop, but it's mainly beef cattle. We do cow-calf pairs. So that's kind of fun because Cody gets to do the row crop up here, and then he gets to go home and do the cow-calf pair down there. And he went to college. That's where Cody and I met, and we moved back to town. I mean, obviously, we went to college only 30 minutes from here, so it wasn't that far of a drive for Cody. So yeah, we bought a house here in southeast Nebraska and grew our roots from there, and yeah, fun little times.
Tyler and I met out at Technical Ag. The little, I don't even know what you want to call it, 2-year college off of UNL out in Curtis. And then he went out to UNL after that to get a 4-year degree, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I went back home and worked at a co-op for a year, and then ended up going to SCC and finished out there, and then we bought a house in Plymouth, and yeah, we're still here.
Yeah.
So I was going to say, you mentioned about having beef cattle, and I enjoy that from you guys because growing up on a cow-calf operation, or having family with a cow-calf operation, I can't say that I miss it because my husband and I, our family can go do whatever we want, and the cows aren't holding us back, but I still get to enjoy it through you guys.
Well, I think it's the enjoying it from afar too, because it's a completely different story. Like you said, like you can't just go leave town.
Right.
Like you still have multiple mouths to feed, whether they're humans or not. Like,
Yeah.
you still have to make sure they have water, and that you still have to make sure they have feed. And I think that's the one good thing about farming with family. That sometimes it can be really messy and difficult, but sometimes it is a blessing because we can work together. We could say, hey, we're going out of town this week.
Yeah.
Can you do that? I mean, but that's a 24/7, 365-day job.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not like you can not go check on your cows.
Yeah. I mean, not that row crops aren't stressful in themselves, but I mean, you put them in the ground and you kind of give it to God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, whether that turns out good or not, you don't really have a choice.
No, especially when like it's a dry land crop. Like, yeah, you have a pivot that you can put on irrigated crops, but and you can have some sort of say in the amount of
Right.
moisture that goes onto them. But dry land is a completely different ballgame, and you guys have both.
Yeah.
So, and who could tell that a windstorm comes through or a hailstorm in the middle of July? I mean, we live in Nebraska.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I used to
crazy.
get so sick about it, and Tyler just, I mean, not a care in the world. I mean, obviously, deep down, I'm sure he cares, but he just knows, like, and I think when we first met, he was way further along in his faith journey than I was. So I've really had to learn to just, like, let go and let God, which has been so healing. But yeah, when we first met, he was very much, yeah, we planned it. We've done what we could do. Like,
Yeah.
is what it is from
Yeah.
this point on.
For sure. I think that's Cody says roughly about the same things. He's like, we carry insurance for that reason.
Right.
Like, we pay the money, so insurance, and we've had to use it. 2023 was a horrible crop year, and I think we ended up getting 2 bushel an acre corn and just ended up saying, this is not worth our time, and we just chopped it. Like, we're going to make more money on feeding it to the cows, and
Right.
that's what we're going to do. And
Yeah.
Cody says the same thing, and I can appreciate that, but I also just get sick thinking about it too, or I'm constantly watching the radar when...
Oh, same. We're also
Thanks.
so type A. We're such
for
planners.
sure.
We're such controllers. We want to fix and control everything, which there's a ton of aspects in our life that's awesome and super helpful. But then there's other aspects of our life where it is a real bummer to be that way.
For sure, yeah. I think we put like these misconceptions in our head sometimes. Like we already had conversations in our own mind thinking that this is going to be the way that it's going to be.
Right.
And then when we show up and it's not that exact way that we've envisioned it in our heads, we get upset about it.
Oh, yeah.
And
we
we-
totally set ourselves up for failure.
Yeah. And that's not just like with just being type A. Like that's also just being the type of people that we are. And there's people out there that are like that, clearly. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
there's high peaks in farming and then there's low peaks in farming as well, and
Oh, for sure.
we're gearing up for a high peak.
Yeah, right now it's just kind of a weird season. I used to kind of appreciate when we'd be able to cut a little bit and then we'd have to stop. But now, with having kids and I don't know, you just get into the phase of life and it's go, go, go. And I kind of wish we'd just start and go so then we
Yeah.
could be done.
Yes, no, I completely agree.
Yeah.
And I think with being a farm wife during harvest season, one of the biggest misconceptions that we have as being essentially farm wives is like that we can drop everything and just go tend to what the
Right.
husbands need. Hey, I need a part because the combine broke down, or
Yeah.
I need this. But we also have to navigate living a life of our own too. And I think
Mhm.
that's my biggest misconception, especially like between Cody and I, is I work full time
Right.
and then I work 2 part-time jobs. Not that I have to, but because I enjoy doing the work and I enjoy doing it. And so I can't just stop what I'm doing and going and tending to the things. Like I have to have a lot of communication with a lot
Yeah.
of different people. And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you also have a toddler that you're trying to juggle, and you're growing one inside of, not a
Yeah.
toddler. But
Yeah, I
newborn,
guess I
but-
didn't even mention that. Just staying at home, and I have an almost 2-year-old daughter, and we'll have a little boy whenever he makes his appearance, whether that's Christmas or his due date's January 4th. So hopefully he stays in a little bit longer like Taylin did, so he can have somewhat of a birthday instead of it being shut up by Christmas. But yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to that. yeah, I can drop whatever I'm doing and we can go do whatever is needed of the farm. But also, it's just, being type A, Taylor has a pretty strict routine and she does great with it and I do great with it. But sometimes that's just not always, we can't always follow it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's just been a learning curve in itself.
yeah. I mean, she's taking a nap right now.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not like you could leave the house and go get a part for a tractor.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, that would be tough. And
Mhm.
I think, a typical day in the life that we live is nothing's really typical. You
Right.
have the schedule as much as you can, but there's so much variables, especially in that harvest season, that
Yeah.
it's tough to have like a structured day at some points too.
Well, and I think as far as like our friendship, that's what I find so refreshing about you because our day, like we have such a good relationship, and yet our day to day is so different.
Right.
Yes, I have routine and structure here, but I'm here all day, raising little ones where you're managing things and planning things. And I mean, I can let you go into detail about
Yeah.
your day, but yeah, it's just something refreshing about just knowing you're doing something different, I'm doing something different, we can still come together and enjoy the same things.
Right. Yeah. And I think the first thing that comes to my head when you said that was when we were first originally talking about this podcast, you sent me like this big long text and it was like, this is literally the only time that I'm going to be able to send this today. I know that
Yeah.
you're busy and you could just look at it whenever. And I literally looked at it on my phone. I put my phone back down and like, I'm not looking at this. I didn't even see the other. I know this is the only time. Like, I just saw the giant text messages and I'm like,
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
I can't process
Not
it
today.
Not right now.
And so like I had a few meetings during the day because I work. I mean, it's like typically I clock in about 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's typically maybe even closer to 7:15 some days, and then I work typically until 4:30, and then some nights I go teach over at the area community college at SEC and I do some evening classes there, so that plays a factor into my day and all of that stuff. So on those off days I can appreciate doing those things that I enjoy doing and that I want to do. And not that I don't enjoy the work that I do. I love my career. I love what I've built. I've worked really hard for it. I mean, so all of that stuff, but it's just kind of funny where it's like, yeah, I don't have to look at this right now. Like, and there's not that hard feeling between the two of us. I feel,
oh no.
Yep, I looked at it. Okay, yep, not looking at it right now. Like, I can't process it.
Yep.
And it can be tough.
No, that has literally been such a beauty in our friendship. And I mean, even when I had my candle business before I got so busy with kids and being a wife, and I could still be doing it all, but I just wanted to choose to prioritize the things that I'm doing now. Raising kids right now, it's so fleeting. I know that the days seem really long some days, but I know when they're teenagers and they're not in the house as much, it's going to be so sad. And so I just want to prioritize that the best that I can, and you've always respected that. Whether that's, oh no, I can't do that today because it's family day that day.
Yeah.
And that's just, there's a lot of people and a lot of friendships that don't last because they don't have those boundaries and are accepting of those boundaries.
Yes. I think it's also important that, like, I was literally just having a conversation with one of our friends last night, and I said, it's amazing that you hit like a certain age, and I think I said like 24 years old, that you just start to have friendships that you don't have those friendship fights that you had in like high school. Like, you're gonna find the people that you click with and the people that you respect and you love and all of that stuff. And you don't text them every day like you were texting your best friend in high school. Not that like, I'm still very, very close to my best friend that I had in high school growing up and all of that stuff. And so, but I don't text her every day. I don't do the things that I used to do. I used to see her every single day. And like, but our friendship has never gotten less of a friendship.
Right.
Because we don't text every day. And I think it was just like, you just hit that certain age where it's like, I'm an adult, I'm doing adult things, and everyone, you have that level of maturity to just understand that, and I can appreciate that about our friendship.
Well, and I'm sure everybody has heard the saying about how's it go? Like, you have friends for like a season or a reason or forever, something to that effect. And it always made me kind of sad, but now that I've gotten older, I so see the truth in it. I mean, there's just, I've had some friends, really, really great friends that, you know, they were just in my life for a certain amount of time that maybe I needed them or they needed me or both. And, you know, that it didn't go anywhere past a certain point. But then I've got, you know, a friend that I've been friends with since 7th grade, and she just asked me to be in her wedding yesterday.
Yes.
So, you know, it's just, yeah, I think that's just kind of another God thing of just letting him know the purpose and being okay with that. And
But also not having the envision, like, it's so hard to, like, be like, this person's in my life because of this reason.
right.
And then it's like, deep down, God is like, no, they're not. Like,
Right.
they're here to teach you this life lesson,
Yep.
and it's gonna come out in 3 years, and it's gonna blindside you,
Uh-huh.
or you're just gonna stop texting them, and you're never gonna text them again. Like,
yeah.
and that's not like a diss at anyone. It just naturally happens that way. But I
Yeah.
think that's just evolving as.
Oh, yeah. I think the years from, I don't know, and say if you think something different, but like really honestly, 20 to probably 23, to me anyway, was like such a formative. It was only 3 years, but the difference of the person I was, or even what I was doing at 19, 20 years old to now is, I mean, just like astronomically different, night and day different.
Yeah, I would agree that 20.
I think we just lived a lot of life, you know, being with our significant others and getting married and buying houses and, you know, all the big things.
I mean, going through those major life events, whether it's an event or not, but like you said, like finding your person and just knowing that it's your person and being like, all right, I'm not going to any more parties, or
Yep.
I'm not going to go out and
Oh,
the
yeah.
things the stupid things that we did when we were,
That we thought were important.
yeah, like we knew maybe they were stupid, but it would give us a story to tell.
Yeah.
Like, you just stop doing those things. And,
Yeah.
but it's also fun to like just do those things every once in a while too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we did the party bus
Yeah.
in the middle of the day.
Yeah, and it was great.
Yeah.
Like, we prioritized not wanting to be out super late. We did a party bus, and what was it? Like 10 o'clock we got on? Or maybe like lunchtime or
I
something.
think it was like right after lunchtime.
Yeah, and it was so much fun. We had a ball,
Yeah.
but we didn't need to be out until 2:30 in the morning.
Well,
And hurting horribly the next day.
I was gonna say I couldn't mentally do that physically. I could not do
No.
that either. Like, and it's just wild. Like, talking about that, it's just, there would be nights where I mean, I would naturally stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning. And like, that's not like my brain like running that fast. It just, I was wired to stay up that late because I could or whatever. And now it's like, if I'm like anywhere in public or talking to anyone, and even my husband sometimes, I wouldn't even want to talk to him after 10 p.m. Like, I just want to go to bed.
Yeah, I think you're just doing so much all day. Well, and with your profession too, you're talking to people, you're planning things, you're, you know, doing this. It's just a constant, like, somebody always, and that's where we can relate, because it may not be toddlers that need you or a toddler that needs you, but it's other people.
Yeah.
Like, you're constantly having to fulfill other people's needs. So at the end of the day, same with me, our husbands get home, we're just like, leave us alone.
Yeah.
Like, I love you so much, but
I've been touched by a toddler, and granted, like, I might not be touched during my workday
Right.
nearly as much as like I used to, like when I was working at the like actual location.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's like
it's exhausting.
mentally,
Yeah.
I think is the main thing. Like, yeah, you could have some hard physical days, but it's just wild.
Yeah. Well, and I really I don't know how Tyler does it, and you can go on to Cody next, because he is totally crazy about not. I mean, he probably needs it, but that guy does not sleep.
No.
Like, he does not. But Tyler, he is very much, and this is not a diss on him, he is just a person that needs 8 hours. Otherwise, he's just not his best self. But harvest rolls around, planting rolls around, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, he's go, go, go. Like, it. Yeah, that totally is out of his brain, and he's back on farm time. And then once we get through that season, then he goes back to his eating 8 hours.
Yeah, I think that's funny because literally just last night, Cody was baling hay, and I got home about like 9 p.m. last night from our little friends get together, and so I get home and he's like, "Hey, can you come help me, move over to the hayfield?" I'm so, yeah, sure, whatever, like, that's fine. So I go and I help him, and he's like, "Oh, I actually think I'm gonna bail tonight." I'm like, "Okay, like, that's fine." I knew that he was gonna either have to do it like late last night or early this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I said, okay, I'll move you, but I'm going to bed because one, late, and then two, I knew that I had to get up early because we had to go tear down the
Right.
wedding. And when I say we, it's like me and the other business partner that we're in, and maybe her husband and all of that stuff. So I was just like, I don't really know what it's going to amount to, but I know that I have to be there at 7:30,
Yeah.
and that's a 45-minute drive for me. So I had to leave early, and so I'm like, I'm going to bed. Well, he comes back in at 3:30 this morning, and he goes, hey, I'm done. I don't want to be woken up at 3:30
Yeah,
in
you
the
don't have
morning.
to tell me.
No. I'm probably going to feel you climb into bed. I'm going to know that it's you. And if it's not you, there's this whole separate issue going on. Like, so he gets home, and then so I get up literally like 2 hours after that, 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I'm getting ready, and it shouldn't take me that long, but I just needed that long mentally. And so I looked at him and was like, do you want to go help me? Yeah, I'll come help you. Which is like not what I was expecting an answer from. Not that he's not
Right.
helpful, but I'm sorry that it's
But you didn't expect that.
no, I did not expect that. And two, like for him to come to bed at 3:30 and then wind down. I mean, by the time he got home, showered, did all
Oh,
of his
right.
like nightly routines and then just mentally wind down, I'm sure he didn't fall asleep until like 4.
He said that
4:30.
multiple times, like
Yeah.
when they'll come for lunch, and yeah, just whether it's bailing or how to do cow stuff or yada yada yada, the list goes on and on. He'll be like, yeah, I got home at 4, but then by the time I showered and was able to calm down from just the work day, it was 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then you turn around and you get up and come to work, like,
Yeah,
he's a different breed for
Which-
sure.
it's so funny because I cannot stand to be late to anything.
Right.
And he is late to work every single day. He's supposed to be there at 7:30. He's probably leaving our house at 7:35. We live, 35, 40 minutes away
Yeah,
sometimes?
you guys live in Joliet.
It is insane. I'm like, you should be getting to work. Oh, it's fine. I'm like, all right. Matt is so understandable.
Well, I had to give Cody, another hired guy, a hard time because they switched over to like it's an actual
The
clock
punch
in.
in,
Yeah. And I'm like, Cody, were you late so much they had to get the new system? And of course, no, my mother-in-law, they just had to they updated. So
Yeah.
it was not that at all. But yeah, I don't know. I had to just give him crap about it, but
Well, I think it's funny that it was like they take your picture too when you
yeah, I
come in.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either until
Oh, I'm
You
sure they
sent
look
the
like
Snapchat.
peaches at 7:30 in the morning.
no, it's 8:30 by the time
Right,
you-
right.
it's not 7:30. Actually, when we went to Grand Island for Oscar Harvest Days, he was on time because he brought me.
Because you were with them.
Yeah. So
You were there even before you were supposed to be there.
yeah, and
Because
I had
I-
to document it.
Yeah, because I knew that we were leaving the house when Tyler's mom got here to take over for Taylin, which Taylin was, of course, still sleeping. But I'm like, hey, if we leave at 7, we'll be there at 7:15. And you texted me when we were getting gas at like 7:05. Hey, we're here. And I'm like, okay, we're not.
Yeah, and it was clearly fine.
Yeah.
Like, but I was just like, I am making it very much known that Cody is early to work when I'm with him because
Yeah.
it is not. That's just not Cody. So it's just wild.
Yeah. Which, I mean, obviously, it's not like he does good during busy season.
Oh,
I mean, I don't think, and that's another thing we should touch base on because I'm sure there's going to be some questions about your husbands grew up together. Like, how do they work together? And I think they keep friendship first. And same with us. Like,
yeah.
like if you guys are doing work, run into an opportunity where, some farm ground comes up or some pasture comes up so you can get more cows and it's time for you to leave us, like, that's what we want first. Like, the friendship just comes first.
Right. And I think that's always been at the forefront of everything. Like,
Yeah.
even before Tyler came back, it's always been, like, I want you to get into farming. I mean, that's why Matt and Cody, like, co-farm that one,
Yeah, the cabin.
Yeah, and so, like, you guys have been amazing with, like, letting Cody have that opportunity because we don't do a lot of row cropping down where we live.
Right.
It's not row crop territory down there. And I mean, it's hills and it's rocky and it's sometimes not great
Mhm.
opportunities down there. And yeah, I agree with that. But also, they're guys. Like, I just
Yeah.
feel like,
They're so laid back. I mean, just
Yes.
personality wise too. Both of them are just Yeah, just very chill. Get along with about anybody, honestly.
For sure. Yeah, it's kind of funny that us girls sometimes like we just have that like natural like, oh, they looked at me wrong. Where the guys are,
yeah.
like, they don't pick up on those things. Or
I
they
know.
they're like, all right, Tyler said what? He said, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, do you not even
I
listen
know.
to him? Like, and it's funny because like sometimes like you see that in, you know, the headlines or whatever, you see it, it's
Mhm.
like, oh, it's the boss's kid. The boss's kid is stuck up, or
Right.
the boss's kid.
Yes.
And that's not Tyler.
Right.
Like, Tyler's gonna work his butt off, and
Yeah.
he's gonna do 110%, and he's gonna
He
give
is.
it all. And
He's a jokester, don't get me wrong.
Oh,
I mean, and you and him
100%.
have a very unique relationship. But no, I mean, deep down, he is, well, and that's why I, you know, I'm with him today. He is literally one of the most, just, mm, he would do anything for anybody.
oh, for sure. Maybe not give me $5,000.
Right.
Yeah, 20% interest rate. That's a inside
No,
joke.
he would,
Oh,
but
I mean, he
20% interest rate.
But I would
Yeah.
need it maybe like
As long as
0.2.
Tyler makes something on it, he's okay with it.
Oh my gosh. That's like a running joke between Tyler and I, and I guess even Brady and Cody. But it's just funny because I'll just go to Tyler sometimes. I'm like, hey, can you give me like $5,000? And he's like, yeah, 20% interest.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, not happening. It's just so funny. But yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, and back to us not making a very good decision on when we decided to start the podcast. I mean, it's worked out fine,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
We got to set up in our house in Plymouth, Tyler and I's house in Plymouth, and so Taylor's taking a nap right now, and yeah, it works fine.
Yeah, and I think it honestly works the best to do it here just because of the fact that you have a toddler.
Yeah.
Cody and I don't. Like, we don't have
Right.
any children. We have a dog child
Yeah.
that's obsessed with Cody.
Yep.
Doesn't care about me, but
He doesn't want to leave your side when you're working from home and it's raining outside.
oh my gosh, yes. Or the mailman is there
Oh.
and he like attacks the mailman every single time. And so like I just know that the dog has to be inside from like 12 p.m. to like 4 p.m. Like
Yeah.
he's not outside
Oh no.
unless it's a Sunday when we don't get any mail. And so
Well, and for visual purposes, this dog, it's a border collie. And obviously you guys love him, he's your dog, but the first time I ever met Max, I don't remember, I think we went to your guys' farm to pick Cody up. I think he had been working or
Yeah,
something. We all
yeah.
rode together down there. And of course there's kitties running around. So I'm, you know me, here I am. Don't even look out of the car to see what's around. And I'm bolting out, kitties! And here comes this dog. And Cody's like, oh, I don't know if anybody's seen the TikTok. Oh, he don't bite.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does. He was gonna eat me.
yeah, he seems like he's gonna be so mean, and
Yeah.
he does look that way. He
Yeah.
sounds that way.
He does.
But he has never bitten anyone.
Oh
thank
no!
God. You
I
know,
mean,
like,
he's sweet. I think deep down, I think he has some anxiety issues. But like when Taylor is over there and the other little kiddos, he did so great with them.
he does do really good with the smaller humans. I would say maybe
Yeah.
because they know that, or Max knows that he can't. I don't know.
Yeah, I
it's
don't
just
know.
so
Dogs
weird.
are weird. Yeah.
But yeah, no, he does do good with the kids. It
Yeah.
made me a little anxious. So
Does he ride a lot with Cody? Like farm stuff?
100% all
Yeah.
the time. It's just insane.
Well, it's like him and Cody are just BFFs.
Well, and Cody always says like, I get to go do the fun things with Max. I'm like, yeah, but I put his food on the
Yes!
table, like
You do the essentials.
like I pay for his toys. Not that like Cody and I share joint bank accounts. Like his money is my money, and
Right.
my money is my money. It's not
Yeah.
Cody's money. I mean, it's
Same.
like, and so it's just funny, and so it's like, yeah, but he doesn't. He just thinks this food just magically gets into my bowl, and this new toy just magically shows up in my
Yeah.
box, and it's like, no, like, Mom.
So how does he do for harvest when Cody's gone?
You know, I think he struggles. There's like even when we're on vacation, sometimes
Oh
he gets like a little bit. Because he is a farm dog. He and his brother, they are from the same litter, and his brother is owned by Cody's parents.
Oh, okay.
So Cody's parents live only at like a mile from us right now, so that's nice. And so we'll just bring Max over there, and Max will stay, a few
Yeah, that
nights,
is
and
nice.
so it's not like we have to kennel, and that would be so anxiety inducing.
Oh, for sure.
Place, but he does get a little bit not mean, but definitely like
Where's my
um,
humans?
attitude. Yeah,
Yeah.
like even if I was there and Cody wasn't, he,
Yeah,
I think, would act the same way.
I think each season is just different too. Like, well, and this is just like Talon this year for Harvest. Last year, it was just, different. I didn't have the loneliness that I did without having a baby, but the exhaustion, I mean, it's just, doing it by myself all the time, day in, day out, like Groundhog Day sometimes. Every day is just same thing. But now this year, Talon is very understanding about, Daddy and what he's doing, and he's farming, and I don't even think it was for Harvest because they didn't cut late at all when they cut those first couple days. But I think he had like a marketing meeting or something, and so he stayed late. And yeah, that evening, I mean, it was kind of a tough bedtime just because, yeah, Dad wasn't
routine.
yeah,
I mean-
Dad just wasn't around like he had been for however long. So that'll be interesting this year to see, just because she can comprehend so much more, and she's almost so like she's so needy and clingy to him when he's around all the time. But then when busy season starts up, she gets like passive aggressive where she wants nothing to do with him. So yeah, it's just the seasons of life, man. I mean, I swear, like life is just phase after phase, and once you get used to this one, then we're into another one.
Right. Yeah. I can't even imagine. But and I think it's so much different. Like explaining to a 1-year-old, you can't say that. And at that point, she wasn't even one. I mean, when
Right.
Harvest started.
Yeah.
So, but she's able to walk. She's able to have the attitude that she had, and
Yeah.
like she had her mind set up. You couldn't like talk to her.
Mhm.
Now you can talk to her, and she can talk back to you. And
Yeah, but now she knows what she wants.
Right.
That's almost worse.
Yeah.
Because she wants to be independent.
Well, it was just like us walking in. Park?
Yeah.
Nope, we're not going to the park.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, girlfriend, you're eating lunch, you're nap
Right.
time.
Yeah.
And then when you came downstairs, Tyler cleaned her up, and she goes and gets her baby in her stroller. You go, nah, night. She's telling her baby to go, nah, night. And then she's walking around back to Tyler, no sleep. She knew she did not want to go down for a nap. And I'm like, you know the drill.
Yeah.
But she's just getting to the age where she wants to rule the roost.
Yeah.
She wants to be independent, and yeah, it's so fun to see that. But as a parent, it is so challenging.
Well, and then it's like, that she's going to need a nap because literally,
Yes.
like, 15 minutes later, she was
Oh.
asleep.
Yeah.
In her bed. Like,
Yeah.
clearly she needed that nap.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah. I hope we're nowhere near the phase that she's out of naps. I mean, she was out of a morning nap really early, I felt, but she still takes a really, really good afternoon nap. So I hope that lingers for quite a bit longer. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just really interested to see how Harvest goes, and I don't know. I don't know what kind of year we're gonna have.
no.
Tyler was really worried that we were gonna have a wet year, and I don't know. I mean, we're cutting a little bit late.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to just Snapchat memories last year, but
No, we
nothing.
also have to remind ourselves, we had a lot of rain. And
Yeah,
God
this year
for
was
the rain.
awesome.
Like, and it wasn't bad rain. It wasn't like we got maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches at most.
Oh yeah,
And it was over a long period of time.
yes.
Like some of the areas around us, they got
5 inches in 2 hours,
Yeah,
or whatever.
I mean-
what Hanover did the other day. I mean,
like 3.5 in 2 hours, I think is what
yeah,
Aaron said. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. So like, I am so beyond thankful and blessed that we had the rain.
yeah.
because
This year
I
has
mean,
really been
yes, for sure.
great.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know. You know how the guys get though. They chomping at the bit to
Oh yes.
just go, go, go.
Well, I think it's funny. Like, I don't know. When I was driving up here, I saw a few of them, but I don't know if you paid attention. But so Farmer's Almanac has the black caterpillars, and there's
Oh,
like
yes,
like 10
yes.
caterpillars, and the more black it is, the harsher the winter is.
Yeah,
There's so many black caterpillars.
that's what Cody was saying a couple weeks ago, and I've noticed a few, but not like crazy amounts.
You just come down to our neck of the woods. It is,
Really?
like, I was driving on Highway 8, and literally, I'm not kidding you, there's probably 600 to 700 of them within a quarter of a mile just on that highway, and it honestly made me, like, nauseous, like thinking like how many caterpillars are just like
Ew,
and, like,
no,
stop,
I
I
can't.
can't.
Yeah.
And anyway, like the black caterpillars are supposed to be like a really harsh winter, and we're gonna have a horrible winter, and it's just like,
Well, Cody's giving me such crap about that.
yeah,
That's where that came from, because he's like, oh yeah, you're gonna have 10 inches of snow when you go into labor. And I'm like, why are you putting that juju on me?
yeah,
Like, can we not? Because Tyler has said he's not delivering a baby here at the home.
no,
So
he'll pass out.
he would he would literally be no help. He would be better off. And this is not me like talking crap on him, but my husband has strengths and he has weaknesses, and like blood is just not it for him. He just cannot do it. I mean, when Talon was born, I don't know if it was a mix of just like uncomfortability and just newness, and he didn't really know what to expect. But his poor face in that video of me giving birth, I mean, he just, I don't even know how to explain it. He just was not himself. So I can't imagine him having to like actually do it, like pull the baby out.
no,
No, it wouldn't be helpful.
no, like at,
I would be doing it myself.
Yes.
He'd be holding the phone like over by the bathroom door with you on it, telling
Yeah.
me what to do.
like, all right, place your hand here, support the neck.
Yeah, literally. Oh yeah, let's pray that doesn't happen.
No, again, you said that you were gonna drive you're gonna park the tractor.
Yeah, when
Here,
we
like,
get close, we'll
yeah.
park one of the tractors in the alley, so
Like,
it's here.
you're gonna drive yourself
Yeah.
to the like
Yeah.
hospital, and what story would
At
that
least we
tell?
can park at Landmark. It's
Yeah.
right, just right across the road.
Hey, can you do a tune-up while we're
Yeah, the quick service.
That's crazy.
Oh gosh.
I mean, that will be so fun though. But
Yeah.
super exciting times for you. I mean,
Yeah, crazy times.
yeah. We're
is-
gonna put it into existence that you're not gonna have 10 inches of snow,
No.
and it will be fine, and you're gonna get there safe.
Every year
and-
we talk about a snowstorm or a
Yes.
blizzard. You know, like last year. Did we really have anything significant?
Well,
I mean, there's a couple like ice,
We had
happenings
that.
with snow on top,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like a torrential blizzard or where we were stuck in our homes or anything.
no, I mean, I got stuck over in Beatrice a few times, but
Okay, yeah.
that was just for the work that I did. Like, I just had to be there because
Well, and you were there early and stayed late, so it's like the
Yes.
point. I'm not safe driving home this late to just come back this early the next day.
when the snow is starting heavily at 6 p.m. and that's I'm leaving at 7. Like, the plows
Right.
aren't going to be out on the road or
Right.
anything like that. So
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are more probably just like circumstantial.
yeah, for sure.
But-
Well, yeah, I mean, I think just in general, it will be interesting.
Yeah.
Harvest and
Yeah,
should be good.
it always is. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Hopefully we get rolling and it's that stop, go situation. We just can go and get it done and
Yeah.
everybody stay safe. Always have anxiety about that every day when they go out and start, but
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, that's the number one priority.
For
is people
sure.
stay safe, but
Yeah.
then it's
and I don't worry about our guys. I worry about
the other
Oh,
people on
yeah.
the road, especially when we're trucking to like co-ops or
Yes.
something like that. But yeah, I mean, we had the fire last year, 2 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that was also wild. Like, you just
yeah.
you want us, like, the humans safe, whether they're our crew or not.
Yeah.
But
The equipment will be replaced.
yes,
But, yeah.
but you want the equipment running so you can get harvest done.
Right,
And
yeah.
so like, that's just like you run that that thin line of like push yourself hard, push it,
Mhm.
let's get it done, let's go, and then it's like, but also be safe and don't push it too hard that you're gonna spark a
Exactly.
fire or
Yep. Yeah.
all the things. So yeah, this was a good little talk.
Yeah. Anything else to touch on this subject, really?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. We'll see you next time.
All right, see you next time.
They say a farmer's work is never done. Well, neither is ours.
Come back next week for a new episode of Life Between the Rows.